A picture may no longer be worth 1,000 words. Technology makes it difficult, maybe even impossible, to tell what's real and what's not. He's busy at work today saying that with the right equipment, he can manipulate just about everything. You're already starting to manipulate photos. Good morning.
It's an early morning to get going.
Can you show us some of the things that can be done?
Yes, we'll show you the most unethical situation.
Okay. Now, why would you want to do this?
Why would you want to throw the... Yeah.
While you're messing with the computer, let me go ahead and take a minute to introduce our other guests. Fred has written a book entitled In Our Own Image, a book in which you warn against the dangers of what people like Russell do. What's so bad about monkeying with the photograph and putting himself with Ronnie and Nancy?
Well, the thing is that photographs we still tend to believe as a society. If an eyewitness says they saw something, we might say maybe they're wrong, maybe a government denies it. It's one person's word against another, but when you see a photograph, you really tend to believe it, that something happened. And I think that document in our society is extraordinarily important. And when people start monkeying with photographs, you don't know which photographs are real, which ones happened, which didn't. And
how do you respond to these kinds of arguments, Russell?
As a graphic artist, I see this as a tool that I have, and I would never give it up. It's something I'm going to have and always use.
Well, I mean, I think that every time there's a new technology like this, there are a lot of ethical questions which have to be answered. So we slid the horse up the hill. I don't know if that's ethically correct or not.
Take the book publisher hat off and put your photographer hat on, though.
Well,
is it right?
That's a very good question, and an even better question is what if the cowboy was from one photographer and the tree was from another photographer, and the third person actually combined the two images? This is something Russell and I talk about all the time. Who owns the image? Who has the copyright?
It's a frightening possibility, and
yes.
I think we want to talk more about it later. We're out of time
I
today.
think you should tell you that's all you need.
We have met the enemy, and he may
It's
be
here to
us.
stay.
Okay. Russell Brown, Rick Smolin, and Fred Richin, thanks to all of you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll be back in just a moment talking with Jim Fowler in the zoo in a moment. And then coming up in our second hour this morning,